All right, guys, so this is just a quick little tracing your work. I have a Sharpie here, but like I said before, you can use a regular pen, okay? So probably not going to get to trace the whole thing, don't know yet, but a couple things you want to remember is to always trace right on the line and try to keep them straight. Like for these longer vertical lines, I'll just go straight towards the bottom of the page. It's easier than just going straight up. If you go straight going towards the bottom of the page, you'll get straighter lines that way. You don't need to use a ruler, all right? However, if you decide to use a ruler, I don't think I have one. I do, okay. I use what's called a triangle. And what I do is I'll just hold it and tilt it. See, I'm kind of slightly tilting it, and I'll hold it right up against that line, and I can see, I don't have those little numbers that a regular ruler has along the side, inches or centimeters. So I'll go like this, and I'll just shunk and get that nice straight line, okay? So again, you would just go like that, hold it. It takes a little bit of practice, you know? You don't have to do this. Again, this is just how you properly would use a ruler. But freehand it, it's just as good. Just, you know, you can, don't forget, you can always rotate your paper when you trace. You don't have to keep it straight up and down like this. So you just go like that. And if it's easier for you just to draw those straight lines, having the line go straight towards you, rotate your paper. No big deal, okay? So you rotate, and you start to see how it starts to look a little bit better. Okay, you're drawing. That's why we trace it, so it could look really nice. All right, one other thing before I continue to trace this, and in the next post, you'll see it, me giving you some coloring example. A pen, if you have both Sharpie and pen, for the pen, you want to do the little details, like, see, like the sky. You'd be nicer if you use a pen to do the sky with, okay? Because it's a thinner line, and the buildings are thicker lines. But even if you don't have that available to you, okay, if you can do it all with a pen, do it all with a pen, okay? One last thing I want to cover is just the little figures that we drew, okay? So for the figures that we drew, and I'll do two different styles. I'll do just Sharpie. Let's say I just want to do it all with Sharpie. So I'll trace, give this guy a little bit more of the head of a horse than a circle. Okay, and that's what inkers, that's what they're called. They do, they embellish. Embellish means to make it look a little bit better. Okay, a little more detail, if you will. Go here, I'll trace, okay, and we got the little cart there, little lines for the wheels, all right? And you can trace, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do that one in pen. And so here, just trace it lightly. Don't press down hard with the Sharpie. If you have a Sharpie, if you have a pen, then just go ahead and trace it, you know, with your pen. It's not gonna matter if you press down hard or not, okay? There you go. And that's how you would trace it with a Sharpie. All right, and you want to keep all those pencil marks. It gives you a little bit more depth, a little more texture to your drawing. So if you're going to do it with a pen, just go ahead and trace the figure first, like this. Trace the figures first, all right? And then, once you're done tracing your figures, remember that everything should be going downwards. Downwards. You go ahead and just do the vertical lines on the inside, just like that. Okay? And don't erase anything. Keep all these lines. So I'm going to go ahead and finish tracing this up. And I'm going to do another video on how we're going to add some color to this using crayon. And I might even have some pencil crayon to throw on there. Okay? Because remember, guys, it's drawing, tracing your drawing, coloring your drawing. 3 parts to one drawing. You don't have to do it all in one day. But there's 3 parts. Till the next time, you guys, be good.